All right, class, it's time to hand in your homework.
Homework?
Jack, have you done your homework? Jack, I'm waiting.
A dog, a cat.
Jack.
A cow ate it. A cow ate it.
Jack. 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 Jack.
Oh, phew. Oh, it was just a dream.
Have you written your story on homework yet?
Hey, get out of my bedroom!
This isn't your bedroom, it's the BTN set. You fell asleep again.
Sorry, I'll go write that now. Okay.
Yep, homework can be a little stressful, especially if you forget to do it, or something eats it. But it's been a fact of life for most school kids for, well, forever really. But have you ever thought, is homework really that important?
I do think homework can be important, but it depends on whether or not it's challenging you.
Yes, homework can be very important, especially if you're studying for a test.
Well, believe it or not, that's a question more and more people have been asking lately.
I've seen the research and it says certainly in primary school, it's of limited value.
This guy, Adrian Piccoli, used to be the New South Wales Education Minister. And he reckons that while homework can be useful for students in high school, especially years 11 and 12, it's not as useful for kids in primary school. And he's not the only one. A few studies have found that doing homework doesn't necessarily help kids get better marks at school. And it can make them feel more anxious and miss out on things like sport and hanging out with friends.
I don't really get to spend much time with my friends. Don't get to do the things that I want to do after school and just relax or play sports.
Sometimes I really don't want to do it because I just want to hang out with my friends, but most of the time it's actually useful for me.
Good morning.
It's why some schools have said see you later to homework altogether.
It can create tension in the home life, and in my opinion, young people don't need tension in their life. Our job is really to try and allow them to be children.
Paul Chapman is a principal and has made homework entirely optional at his school. But before you go throwing out your homework, there are plenty of teachers and parents who think it can be really helpful. They say it can teach you how to work independently and complete tasks in your own time, as well as prepare you for high school when schoolwork gets a little more intense. At the moment, it's up to the school to make its own policy on homework. But experts say it's important for the work you take home to be interesting, educational, and not too much, so you can still have free time to chill out. But what do you think?
Sometimes I do feel like I'm missing out on other fun activities, but I know that this is going to help with my schoolwork.
It's pretty much trailing on from what you do in class. So if you don't get it in class, the homework will help you understand it a bit more.
Sometimes when I'm doing homework, I feel like I could be doing something else that I want to do, but I try and get it out of the way so I can do those other things.